Hey, it's Ruthie. I'm back. It's been a few weeks since I've done a makeup video, and I would like to go over the stuff that I have accumulated, sadly, over the last few weeks. Of course, Ulta has had their 20% off before Christmas. I'm guessing that's because their sales were not good, so they wanted to finish Q4 really high. So that's why I think they had that really awesome 20% off sale. So the first item that I bought was this is my second one. My first one, I had ran out of some of basically these two shades. Okay, just getting these two, the two shimmers. I had ran out of those, and I had ruined Love Letter with a setting spray, and so I ended up giving my first palette to my niece and wanted to get this, and it was already 20% off, so it was $30. And then I got another 20% off of it, so it made it $28, which is a steal. And then I was just kind of walking around Ulta, and someone asked me if I needed help 1,000 times, probably because I looked crazy. And so I asked if they had some of the newer Stila liquid eyeshadow, and so she said that they might have, so she went back and looked for me. She came out with 6 of them, and since she's like, this was the 23rd, or no, it was the 24th, and she said, no, it was the 23rd, sorry. It was the 23rd of December. She said the 24th it was going to go out, and so that she could sell it to me today if I wanted it. So I picked out 3 of these shades. This is one shade that I got. And then it's a really pretty gold. I don't even want to say the name because I'm probably going to mispronounce it. I think it's like La Dose. Like that's going to focus at all. Close enough. Okay. This is how it looks. It's really pretty. And so I got home with the 3 of these and the Modern Renaissance. And this palette had one shade that was broke in it, so I went to a different Ulta. And I was like thinking about it, and I was like, I spent $75 on 3 glittery eyeshadows. I don't need to spend $70 on this. Even though I love them, I just can't. Like, that's just crazy. So I returned 2 of them, and they had sold out of this at the other store. So I ended up buying it. I actually, this is my first toothpaste palette that I've ever owned, so I'm really excited. I do like the smell. I guess I've owned like a sample one that I got like as a free thing once, but the pigment is just crazy. I mean, some shades there's just really no payoff on them, but like the golds are just super pretty. Here's a few swatches. So and they're just really pretty. Yeah, but and everyone's on here has done a review over them, but I agree, they're really pretty, they're really nice. I just wish maybe a little bit more darker matte shades, because really you just get this nice brown, which is really pretty, the lighter brown, which is super pretty, but I wish there was a darker brown, because this one, even though it looks pretty dark, it's really not that dark. Like, you can barely, I mean, it's really good. I like it that it's not, but then I'm like, well, what do I do after that? So I just wish there was a little darker matte brown in the set, but other than that, and I'm sure the other palettes all have brown. It seems like their colors are really repeating throughout their pattern. palettes. So I'm sure there is a brown somewhere else. And I guess I can mix and match with a different palette. It's not the end of the world. So I ended up getting all that, and Sephora had their 20% off of sale items. Because girl needed another freaking palette this month. I really like the shades. More glitter. Just, you know, more glitter. But I think they're really pretty. They also have crazy pigmentation in them. Like here's the blue. Do a better swatch. And these are just like barely touching them with my finger. And those are like really pretty. That's the Amp and Metalhead. So very pretty. I only got it because it was on sale, on sale, on sale, on sale, on sale. And I thought it was worth my $30. And I, you know, couldn't get out of this one, but, you know, it's whatever. I don't have a, I know a lot of YouTubers complain about the size. It's bulky. It's, you know, personally, it's not that big of a deal to me. I think Morphe palettes are more like bulkier to me, not because they're fatter, but just the size of them to me makes me not like them. And the 2 days after Christmas, we ended up going to this like tiny little mall, and I didn't even know that they had a Sephora in their JCPenney's. That's how small the mall is. It's pretty much a dying mall, because I work at the other mall and I know, like, okay, this is dead. So they did have a Sephora. The only reason I needed to go into the Sephora was I had my birthday coupon, like my free item for my birthday. And so I ended up going in there to try to get that, but I saw that they had a ton of stuff on sale. And one of those items was the Urban Decay Troublemaker. I heard this is really good. I'm wearing it right now. I really like it. It's interesting. So I think that's really cool. Very interesting. And I heard that it was really good. I've been wanting to try it. It was on sale for $15. I get up to the cash register, and of course, she's like, it's not on sale. And I'm like, well, what's that paper? Like, what's it for? Because I'll buy whatever's on sale. And so she walks over there, and she's like, oh, I guess it's on, I guess it, you know, I'll honor it. And I'm like, that's right. So I got it for $15, which is crazy. I should have bought two, but I only bought one. Okay. So then we went back to Ulta because, you know, we're crazy. And, of course, every time, like, so we went to Sephora earlier in the day, and I had already ordered this online. And so I wanted to swatch it at Sephora for my boyfriend. So I swatched it, and I was like, look at these cool colors. Like, I really needed it. And then we went to Ulta, and we had 3 hours to kill while my tires were getting changed. So I re-swatched the same palette for my boyfriend, just so he could see it was worth the money. And so while we were at Ulta again, I bought Urban Decay lipstick because it was on sale. I personally do not have any corals. This is a really pretty pink. It's on sale for like $8.50, so I thought it was a killer deal. So all this spending money, and now I have all these points to Ulta. And my boyfriend saw the Clarisonic, and he's like, oh, that looks really cool. And I've been kind of wanting a Clarisonic, so now I'm like thinking about using my points to get the Clarisonic, but I don't know. I need to figure this out. Should I wait for the 20% off, or should I just go ahead and buy the Clarisonic now? What about now is that they have the 5 times points. So here's the crazy thing. So Clarisonic, I think it's like $150. I have $130 off, and then you get 1 times, you know, whatever, 1.25 your base points, and then I have times 5 because that is going on right now, and I'm platinum, so times 5 Plus, it's my birthday month. So, but I tried doing it online to try to see how much points I'd get, because I'm really trying to think like which way is the better ways. Should I go with the 20% or should I go with the points? So I did it with the points the first time on there, like just to see how many points I'd get. And it said I would get 1,300 points, which is $50 off. And I'm like, well, that's really pretty decent. And to be honest, like if I was to use all my points, it would make me feel a little bit better if I still had 1,300 points, which I mean, in the end, I'm going to spend it either way. But I was like, yeah, that kind of makes me feel better if I had 1,300 points still in the card. I'd still feel cool, you know, I'd still have a lot of points. But then I tried to do it again and use my points. So I pretend to purchase it, but then this time I said, oh, I'm going to use $125 of my points, and then it dropped my like points earned for this purchase down to 500. So I lost almost 700 by using my points. So I don't know what to do. So if anyone can tell me what to do, just give me a good little help out, just shout out, tell me, should I use the 20%, just wait for a 20% day, or if I should just go ahead and bite the bullet and get my 5 times, 2 times. Did I say it was my birthday month too? It's also my birthday month. So my 5 times, 4 times, 1.25 times, which I know that it really doesn't times, you know, it's just whatever, but more points. And also I could use my credit card I have with them, of course. Somehow you get an extra ×1 on that. So yeah, let me know below what I should do, if I should wait or if I should use all the points and just get whatever is left. Or was online tricking me, and if I go to the store, will it be different? Does anyone know? So I appreciate any input, and I'm just going to try to do the best I can. Thank you for your help. Bye.